Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color, and this is the reading for the 9th of June, 2021. All right, I have every air conditioner in the house on because it's pretty hot. All right, please likes. Until I just woke up. Like, comment, subscribe, press the bell for notification. Like, share, comment. You know what to do. Press the bell for notifications. That way you know, every day, every week. Something is going to come clear. So I'm thinking to myself, what is the solar eclipse about? It's like, oh, something is going to become clear. But that might be my solar eclipse reading. I'm very busy, actually. Today I have to go out and buy food. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. It really is. All right. So the birds are outside. I don't know if they're tweeting or not, but you can't hear them because I have the air conditioning on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Very interesting reading. All right. Very interesting. All right. 1, 2, 3. Go vertical. Ace of Wands, Hangman, Queen of Swords. This is very vertical. Okay. Let me just start a reading. I'm going to start a reading. I'm scared. Bold action. Bold action. Bold, fertile action. Very instinctual. New idea, new creative idea. All right, so I think I've gone into a whole thing about this card before, but I'll do it again. This is Odin on the tree. He put himself there. He had the gift of prophecy. It was considered, I don't know, not kosher. And he gouges out his own eye. He puts himself on the tree for 40 days to gain a different sort of knowledge, to gain prophecy, to gain vision. So there's a self-sacrifice involved, a willing self-sacrifice, right? Self-sacrifice would be, you're at your job and the boss says, I want you to work 60 more hours, right, for the same pay. But you get a card that says Vice President. Okay. I feel like, what is it that, okay, Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is really fascinating. She's very clear thinking. She's able to cut through all the nonsense. She plays no games. She takes no prisoners. She tells you the truth exactly the way it is. She leaves the past behind. She's all about moving forward. She already cried. She's done. So there might be something going on, actually, with this eclipse, because we're right in the middle of it. Okay, this is what so the hangman sits and contemplates, right? And I think what he's contemplating is kind of some sort of disappointment for the past, disappointment for things that didn't work out, things that he put effort toward, or she put effort toward, that maybe I should have done it this way, maybe I should have, blah, 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 blah. I think the sacrifice, this might sound a little bit weird. All right. So in the past, I used to have a tendency, and a lot of people have this tendency or habit or whatever you want to call it, to complain. You know, this wasn't good, and the weather wasn't right, and this didn't work out, and whatever. This one wasn't nice to me. Whatever, I found stuff. And it's kind of a self-fulfilling sort of energy and prophecy and like that. And I think, and I'm a lot less like that. I think this is about being willing to let go of your own crazy. That's what I think. I think this is like, I'm going to hang up this negative, oh, what if all that, what if this happened? What if that happened? I have a problem with my leg. 20 years ago, this person wasn't nice to me. I feel like it's time to hang that up. I feel like there's an opportunity now to hang that up, to like give it to spirit and say, I don't really want to carry this anymore. I really want to see things from a different perspective. I really want to see things from a different perspective. I want to move forward. I want to move forward with the way I think, with the ideas that come into my head. I don't want to be caught up in the past. I don't want to be caught up in my habitual thinking of doom and gloom, of the world's coming to an end, etc., etc. And if you have nothing to complain about, then you have to sit with yourself. If you have no crazy making, you have to sit with yourself. And for me, one of the big keys in my life is to be able to sit with myself and be calm. Be able to sit with myself in a state of acceptance, in a state of, this is the way it is, Maybe I don't have the perfect beach body. Maybe I don't, while I'm at the beach, maybe I can't afford a cabana. Cabana would be fun though, wouldn't it? Maybe your friend has a cabana. I just like the word. But it's nice to get out of the sun actually on the beach. It doesn't make any sense, but it's nice. Can I sit in peace with what is, not with not with this notion like I could go back in time and I could fix things, and things didn't go right for me. Like, things don't go right for everybody, Everybody has lots of missed opportunities, lots of relationships, etc., that didn't work out, money that didn't come through, blah, 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 blah. Can I be done with carrying that energy around? That's what it is. That's what it is. So I think I've mentioned it before in an old deck that I had. Somebody had given it to me, and I don't even know the name of the deck. It was okay. It was okay. But the interesting thing I remember was when the Hanged Man was upside down, and they showed like on the bottom like coins falling out of his pockets, you know, like this pile of coins. Sometimes I think we have to turn ourselves upside down and inside out in order like to shake out all the old, to shake out all the old. So it's, in a way, it's like a summer cleaning, because I think eclipses are about that. Eclipses are about, you know, seeing things in a different way. The sun is the moon is the sun, la la la. And we're going right in the middle of it. So what is it that's standing in my way from moving forward? You know, get clear on it, see it, thank it, let it go. That's my take for the day. I could go on and on, you know, because I'd love to go on and on. That's my take for the day. This is how new ideas are going to come. This is how you're going to have clear thinking. It's very vertical. It's almost like, you know, it's I don't want to say guided by spirit. I want to say encouraged, or it's kind of like when you go to a place and everything is all set up for you and it's all done, and it's like, do whatever you want to do, right? But everything is already, all the ducks are in a row, right? All the ducks. Let's say you were going to a cooking class. You know, it's cooking. If I were going to a cooking class, like everything that I would need for approximately what we'd be making, because of course, you know, you want to have a little, you know, like the onion is chopped, the pepper is chopped, the thing, everything is out, right? You have oil, you have your whisk, you have your knife, like everything is out, and it's encouraging to like get to work. So I don't want to say guided, I want to say encouraged, because at the end of the day, it's free will. It's all free will. At the end of the day, it's free will. So, you know, if you want to hang on to the past, then hang on to the past. But if you want to move forward and into a new way of thinking, and maybe some new ideas and new creativity, then we have to move forward. And every so often, you know, we pick up extra baggage, la la la. It's almost like every so often on a cruise ship, you know, like let's say you bought, like you were taking this world cruise, right? And you bought so much stuff, right? Because you just bought everything everywhere. You know, there's a certain moment at sea, they say, okay, everybody needs to like throw 50 pounds of the souvenir and crap that they bought that they don't need into the ocean to feed, make believe it turns into food for the fish. It's a little bit like that. You know, there's times like that. I feel like that time is now. All right. I don't know what I want to name it. Blessings.